You wake up, and before your eyes are even open, you feel it. That warm, wet sensation on your face. Your dog, right there, licking you like it's the most important thing they've ever done. And you smile. Maybe you laugh. Maybe you gently push them away. And then you get up and start your day, never once stopping to wonder what they were actually trying to say. Because here's the thing most dog owners never realize. That morning lick, it's not random. It's not just excitement. And it is definitely not just your dog being cute. It's a message, a deeply wired, emotionally loaded message that most people spend years completely missing. And by the end of this video, you'll never see that moment the same way again. But before we get into what it really means, let's talk about what almost everyone assumes first. Most people think their dog licks them in the morning because they're happy to see them. And yes, part of that is true, but that's like saying someone cries at a wedding just because they're there. The emotion runs so much deeper than the surface, and if you only look at the surface, you miss everything. So let's go deeper. Dogs don't speak our language. They never will. But they have spent over 15,000 years studying us, watching us, memorizing our moods, our patterns, our breathing, our body language. They are, without exaggeration, the most emotionally attuned animals on the planet when it comes to reading humans. And in the absence of words, they use their bodies. Every tail movement, every ear position, every single lick is language. So when your dog approaches you first thing in the morning, before you've said a word, before you've moved, before the day has even started, and they lick you, they are communicating something deliberate, something they've been waiting all night to say. Now, here's where it gets fascinating and a little emotional. Dogs are den animals by instinct. In the wild, the morning was the most vulnerable time of day. Predators were active. The pack needed to reconnect. And one of the primary ways pack members reassured each other after a night of rest was through physical contact, through grooming, through licking. It was a way of saying, "You're still here. We're still together. We're safe." Your dog hasn't forgotten that, not even a little. When they lick you in the morning, buried deep beneath that behavior is one of the oldest emotional impulses in their biology. They are checking on you. They are confirming the bond is still intact. They are saying, "I was separated from you for hours, and now you're back, and I need to make sure you know I'm here." That moment you keep brushing off as just dogs being dogs, it's your dog telling you, "You matter to me more than I can say." If this is already shifting how you see your dog, go ahead and hit like. And if you want more of this, subscribe, because we go deep here. But that's only the first layer, because there's something else happening in that morning lick that most owners completely overlook. And once you understand it, you'll realize your dog has been trying to tell you something about yourself. Dogs have a sense of smell that is, depending on the study, anywhere from 10,000 to 100,000 times more powerful than ours. In the morning, your skin has been processing hours of sleep chemistry, cortisol levels, stress hormones, sweat composition, things you can't detect, things you don't even think about. Your dog can read it all. And here's what researchers in animal behavior have observed. Dogs who lick their owners in the morning are often responding not just to love, but to information. They are literally reading your body, checking your stress levels, assessing your emotional state before you've had the chance to feel it yourself. Some dogs lick more intensely on mornings when their owner is more stressed, more anxious, running on less sleep. They don't know the word anxiety, but they feel it radiating off you like heat. And they respond the only way they know how, with closeness, with contact, with care. Your dog might understand how you're feeling in the morning before you do. Sit with that for a second, because it changes things, doesn't it? It means that lick isn't just affection, it's attentiveness. It's your dog paying closer attention to your well-being than most people in your life ever do. And there's more. There's a third reason this happens, and this one is about you specifically.
Not dogs in general, not instinct, not biology. You. Dogs are creatures of ritual. They find safety in patterns, and over time they build emotional associations around the moments that feel most connected to their person. For many dogs, the morning is the richest, most emotionally meaningful part of the day, because that's when you're softest. You haven't built your walls yet. You're warm and still and unhurried. You're not staring at your phone or rushing through breakfast or mentally somewhere else. You're just there. And your dog knows it. They've learned that this window, right after you wake up, is when you're most present, most reachable. And so they've made it their moment, the moment they come to you with everything they have. That lick is them choosing you deliberately, consistently, every single morning. How many things in your life show up for you that reliably? Now, here's the part most owners don't think about until it's too late. What happens when you push them away? Not harshly, just casually, a gentle nudge, not now, a half pat before you reach for your phone. It seems harmless. You're busy, you're groggy, you'll pet them later. But from your dog's perspective, that rejection lands differently than you think. Dogs don't understand later. They don't have a concept of, I'll be more present in an hour. What they understand is now. And when they bring you their most vulnerable, trusting, emotionally loaded morning ritual, and you're not there for it, they notice. They don't hold grudges, that's not who they are, but they do learn. And over time, dogs who are consistently brushed off in these small moments begin to offer them less. Not because they love you less, but because they're protecting themselves the only way they can. And one day, you might wake up and notice your dog doesn't rush to you in the morning anymore. And it will feel like something small has shifted, and it will be. So, what do you do with all of this? It's simple, and it costs you almost nothing. Tomorrow morning, when your dog comes to you, let them. Give them 30 seconds. Get down to their level. Make eye contact. Let them lick your hand, your face, whatever they need, and just be there, fully, for that tiny, sacred, ancient moment. Because what you're doing in that moment is answering them back. You're saying, in the only language they truly understand, I see you. I'm here. You matter. And the effect of that on your dog repeated day after day is something no training class and no expensive toy can replicate. It builds a layer of trust and security in them that changes their entire emotional baseline. Dogs who feel consistently seen by their owners are calmer, more confident, more bonded. Not because of anything complicated, because of 30 seconds of presence every morning. And here's what I want you to carry with you after this video ends. Your dog is not just behaving to react to stimuli. They are not on autopilot. They are not just doing things. They are communicating constantly with everything they have in every lick and lean and look and morning ritual. They are reaching out across the gap between two different species and trying to connect with you. That morning lick you've been half ignoring for years, that's your dog saying, I love you in the most honest way they know how. The only question is, are you listening? Your dog isn't just behaving, they're talking, and they've been waiting patiently every single morning for you to finally hear them.